Today, the NTSB released its preliminary report into the deadly boating accident on Lake Tahoe that killed 8 people last month. KTVU's Aaron Dickens joins us live in studio with what we're learning about this accident.
A lot of new details coming out today. According to that report, the boat launched from Tahoe City, then it made its way to Emerald Bay. Now, it was about 54 degrees outside. There were clear skies and light winds, but that would change quickly. The NTSB says this boat was launched from Tahoe City around 10:40 in the morning. 4 people were on board. 2 of them were the boat's registered owners. The boat was called Over the Moon. It was 28 feet long, a Chris-Craft vessel valued at nearly $400,000. According to the report, the boat picked up 6 more people at a nearby marina. So now all 10 people were on board. The boat anchored in Emerald Bay for over an hour. The National Weather Service did not issue a small craft advisory or marine warnings, it being a clear day. But the weather began to change before 2 p.m. and clouds increased. The operator decided to return to the marina where he had picked up the passengers. But after getting underway, the wind and waves picked up. He decided to return to Emerald Bay, but after 10 minutes, another decision was made. The operator made a second attempt to return to the marina. A survivor told investigators the winds eventually increased. There was marble-sized hail collecting in the boat. Waves increased from 8 to 10 feet.
The wrong decision was made. They should have just stayed and sheltered in place in Emerald Bay.
Robert Hancock is a licensed captain and has operated on the lake since 2019.
Anyone that's familiar with this lake, they know that when a squall kicks up, they know Emerald Bay is pretty much a safe place to hang out. Unfortunately, they were caught in probably the absolute worst place on the entire lake that they could have been.
The NTSB says the boat's engine stopped and took on water. One of the survivors donned a personal flotation device and distributed PFDs to everyone else in the boat. No distress calls were made. Around 2:57 p.m., the boat capsized on the western side of Lake Tahoe near D.L. Bliss State Park. 8 people were recovered that day, including 2 survivors. The NTSB says none of the 6 people who died were wearing life jackets. 1 survivor was wearing one, and the other survivor was clinging to a life jacket.
Anytime that it gets rough out there, if you're a recreational boater, I highly recommend you all get your life vests on. If you're not comfortable operating, get to shelter, get into Emerald Bay. It can change in 10 minutes up here.
The remaining 2 passengers were found at the bottom of the lake the next day. And we have received this statement from the family of Jordan Sugar Carlsgard. The NTSB report confirms the deep tragedy of this accident, which claimed the lives of Josh Pickles, his father, mother, uncle, and friends. He is profoundly thankful for the rescue efforts made by so many first responders and Good Samaritans in this tragic situation. I'm live in the studio tonight. Aaron Dickens, KTVU. Fox 2 News.
All right. Thank you, Aaron. All right. Well, the Bay Area